Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this class number 5. My name is Carlos Solano, guys, and let's begin right now. So, people, before we start, I want to know how was your day? What plans do you have for the weekend? Let's see. What plans do you have for the weekend? For this weekend, Diego, what are your plans?
Well, actually, yesterday, someone called me to the AAA. AAA is like an association for engineers, and they told me that I'm going to be the president of the association. So I have a meeting tomorrow with my teachers and with other people that are part of the association to tell me what are going to be my new task there, and I have to plan a lot of things for the students that are in the association. So yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be a good day, an interesting day, to be honest, because it's the first time that I'm in front of a big project that is be a president of RAS. RAS is Robotic and Association Systems, so it's important to me. It's a big step. It's the first one of something that I really love. So that's my weekend.
Okay,
That's
that
going
sounds
to be one
good.
big one. Thanks.
So tell me a little bit more about this association. Where can we find them? What do they do
Well,
actually?
well, I need to play. The association is not for everybody. It's just for people that are engineers. In my case, I'm a mechanical engineer, but uh, the association of RAS is for mechanical engineers, for mechatronic people too, and someone who knows about robots. So if you want to know about that, you can subscribe because you have to pay for that, and they can give you a like a gift that is you can write a paper are some I like investigations or something that you are learning. In my case, I want to go to Panama on this November, so I have to investigate and write a paper and send to the EAA, and then there are gonna like like ah I forgot the word. Like I read my paper and try to understand what I want to give to them, because it's an investigation about robotics. To be specific, is like robots who robot that can clean solar panels, but it's important to El Salvador because it's like mm, it's like a new kind of robot where we can call like modular robots, because you can clean like big panels and really say small panels. So
Okay,
that association is kind of that. You can find papers and you
hey,
can
that sounds
share.
interesting. I have never heard about them up to this
uh,
day you brought them up.
well, I know that you maybe you will you will listen it about that, but know the association really. Maybe if you are working, or well, you have ever done a project, right?
Hmm.
Maybe a document, and you know that there has a lot of specifications, and one of them is APA. I'm not sure if you are working
Hmm.
with that. Well, EAAA, or well, I'm not sure if the name is correct in English, because our IEEE. So this is an specific way to write something, especially investigations. So if you are working in a project or something like that, you have to write your investigation in that way, as you are when you are talking about project that you did at university. It's something like that. Maybe you know the name because of the project, but I'm not sure. Well, in engineer is so common to work in that way.
Okay, good, excellent. So, good, guys. Let's see. Well, if you have a problem, you don't know how to say something, guys. For example, this one, up. Well, up. How do we say that one in English, guys? How do we say certain associations or certain stuff? Well, what you can do is the following. Give me a second. Show you a website to everyone. You come here.
Amendment in the APA standard talks about the U.S. Constitution more broadly. It seems like
medical school were required by its accreditor to teach abortion to its students. And that was in the requirement for accreditation, and the school chose not to do that for religious reasons. That would be a compliance gap, potentially.
Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't suggesting substituting the word government for compelling government interest rather than
Well,
compelling public.
let's see. Let's listen to this one.
The American Bar Association standard and rules, and you can see that APA plagiarized it years ago
So,
with the ABA's permission.
APA, okay? In English, we are going to say APA, APA standard style, call it like that. So, the website, guys, if you want to get this website, there is an app as well. The name is Youglish, okay? Youglish. So any word that you would like to know, how do you say that one? You are not sure how do you pronounce this one, you go here, you look for it, and you enjoy. And you see the translation here, the captions here.
A wetted knife, and there you have it, salmon, avocado, and tuna rolls. These, of course, must be accompanied with the
So it's not
requisite fake
avocado, it's avocado. You find it out, and you can continue watching videos. It will give you the website you can use, guys. So if you don't know, investigate first. How do you say the thing in English, and then you go with this one, guys. So that's what you can try. Okay, guys. Some people told me that they will be just listening to class. So, guys, that's how we do it. Okay, people, let's begin today's class. But before we start today's class, well, I want to give you a little tip that you can try. Okay, this is something that actually helped me a lot. So, something you can try. Participate. That's the tip. Simple, right? Why? Sometimes we believe that, no, come on, I cannot do it. It will be difficult for me. Probably I will make mistakes. So don't worry about it, because probably at the moment, let's say we have a presentation and you don't want to be the first one because you will have mistakes and you are nervous, and you get really nervous when you have presentations. Don't worry. do it, because I can guarantee you 90% of the times, the people that are listening to us, they are probably even scarier than you. Okay, they are more scared than you, not scarier. They are more scared than you. So they are not paying attention. Actually, they are not paying attention. They are thinking about, I don't know, what am I going to say? This guy is speaking right there and I am next. He's going to finish and I will be next. That's what we think, right? That's what we usually think when somebody is giving a presentation. So don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes will happen, but nobody will ever remember these mistakes in 10 years, for example. I don't think that somebody will remember a mistake. Probably a big, but really big and funny mistake, probably, but it's not something that is going to be present in their minds, right? So they will forget it. Or do you remember the mistakes you made in 7th grade? Because I don't remember any mistake that I made in 7th grade. Do you remember the mistakes you made in 1st grade? 2nd, no. And the 1st year in the university? I have some ideas, but I'm not sure. And so on. But I'm sure I did mistakes. Sorry, I made mistakes. I'm sure about it because we always make mistakes. Okay. So that's something that happens. So don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes will happen. And it's something not important. Remember, everybody makes mistakes, and actually mistakes are part of the learning process. So guys, good people, let's begin today, guys. And I have a question for you. Let's talk about bad habits. What are bad habits we have? Let's see.
About,
tell me.
oh,
Okay, Carlos, go ahead. Tell me what happened.
oh, well, sorry. Well, a bad habit would be arrive late to a meeting.
Why do you think that people get late to meeting? There is a reason. It's not because.
Well, first of all, it's a lack of respect to the others,
Mhm.
right? To the people who is sharp there in that meeting. But I heard some, excuses about the people arriving late to a meeting. For instance, traffic jam, Second, failure in the vehicle. Sometimes, many of those times, people use that kind of excuse for justification their, behavior.
Okay.
That's my point. Yeah.
Okay, good, excellent. Another bad habit we have, guys. Do you think?
Yeah, well, I think yes, behaviors, but I think it's sometimes like what it's yes to be late is bad. I hate when the people are late, but other thing I think is I saw a lot of people saying Coca-Cola is bad, but they are drinking Coca-Cola every day. And I say, okay, you're saying that, but you're doing this. And I think sometimes the people is very frequently that said, don't do that.
Mhm.
But I do that every day. And in my case, I say, okay, decide. Yeah, I don't know if I can't give you my point of view, right? But I'm trying to say, I don't know, how can I say that word?
I would say that is a double standard.
Yeah, exactly. Double standard. Yes, exactly. It's easy see the bad on other people, but not on me, right? I think it's, and I think that is very bad, really, really bad.
Exactly. Diego, you want to say something? Then Marta.
Yeah. One bad habit that I realized that my coworkers are that they are using the cell phone when they are talking with someone else. Maybe when they are in a meeting, they are use the cell phone when the boss are talking or when someone else are talking, and they are not focused on the meeting. They are focused, and maybe they are talking with someone else, and they are focused in their conversation, but in the chat, not in the meeting. And after that, they have to ask what we talk about at meeting in the meeting, but is unrespectful that you don't focus in the meeting and you are doing something else. That I think that is the worst habit because you are not focused in the present. You are focused always in other stuff that are not the time to do that. I
Thank you so much. Excellent. So good. Let's see. What about Marta? You want to say something as well?
Yeah, but I don't know if this is a bad habit, but I have this. I can hide my emotions sometimes, and I'm too expressive, but something or somebody dislikes me. I don't know if there is a bad habit, but it's something that is happening currently.
Do you think I don't know. So you said that it's a bad habit. Why do you think it's a bad habit?
Because sometimes I roll my eyes like this kind of things, and I can hide it. Sometimes I have to handle that. I mean, when something about work, I'm the kind of person that I like to take notes, about everything because sometimes I can remember things that I did, I don't know, a year ago, but sometimes I forgot easily all the things that I was doing, I don't know, an hour ago. And I always take notes for everything. But my boss has this, she has this habit to always asking me the same thing over and over again, and I hate it for real. And sometimes the third, fourth time in the day that she's asking me the same thing, and oh my god, I already told you that. Why are you asking me that again? And I always roll my eyes.
No, okay. I will pay attention to your eyes, lady. No, I'm kidding. So good. Excellent. Well, guys, in my opinion, well, we will see another bad habit for me, procrastinating. Mike, what do you know about procrastinating?
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you well.
All right, in my personal opinion, procrastinating, I'm not good with that word, procrastinating, is like when you start to do something, but unfortunately you don't finish, all right? So a quick example, I start to do my homework, is from the school, but suddenly I saw a post on Facebook or a funny video, and by the end I finished to I'm finishing or I'm watching videos, but I'm not doing my homework. So I think that's pro procrast sorry procrastinating is like wasting your time or not doing the priority. So it's like that, in my opinion, right? Because you don't focus on one thing. You are doing two things, so you need to be focused. Okay, finish your homework, then go to watch video, or okay, watch TV and don't touch your phone. So it's kind of like that. But at work, it's the worst thing that you can do, as the other guy said. So you are in a meeting and you are touching your phone, you are testing with someone else, and you're not paying attention. So it's totally bad habit. So that's my personal opinion, man. All right.
Great, excellent. Thank you so much. So guys, we will see a video right now. So how to stop this bad habit. So guys, Let's go with this one right now, guys.
All right, let's be honest. Is there something else you're supposed to be doing right now? Do you have a paper due in 10 hours? Is there a stinky pile of laundry slowly inching its way across your bedroom floor? You should be doing those things, but instead you're here listening to me lecture you on YouTube. Wait. Don't go away just yet. The next 5 minutes will be the most productive bit of procrastination you have done all day. And you're not the only one procrastinating. Thanks to a suggestion by one of our viewers, today's episode of Wellcast is going to bring you a 3-step program to wrangle your monster of procrastination into submission. About 20% of the population identifies themselves as chronic procrastinators. People who constantly put off the things that they really need to do. And that is because procrastination is about lying to yourself. You know, telling yourself, I'll have plenty of time to finish that paper tomorrow, when you know you are way behind. In a recent study, 2 groups of university students were assigned to write 3 papers in 3 weeks. Group A was given the opportunity to turn in all 3 papers in at any point during those 3 weeks. Group B, on the other hand, had strict weekly deadlines for each paper. Ultimately, the ones who did the best on the papers were the ones given the strict deadlines. Group A, the students who had to pick their own deadlines, they did pretty poorly. Clearly, humans are not the best at regulating themselves. So, when it comes to procrastination, you have to trick yourself into getting the job done. And this brings us to our Wellcast 3-step method for stopping procrastination. Please pause and print out your worksheet at watchwellcast.com. Okay, are you ready? Step 1. Eat an elephant. Hey, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. Look, what I'm saying is, you need time to digest, or you're going to make yourself sick. Reward yourself for getting through parts of the project, rather than waiting to reward yourself after the whole thing's over. Okay, procrastinator. Think about that one project that you really need to get done. But calm down. Instead of letting it overwhelm you, organize that project into small, bite-sized, manageable segments. Think about what needs to get done and write down what you're going to be doing to tackle this project hour by hour and make it specific. By breaking down this giant project into smaller tasks, this elephant will become a lot less daunting. Step 2. Pick out the itsy-bitsy goblins instead of going for the whole dragon. The hardest part about starting any project is always starting the project. A good way to get around this is to start a project off with the task you like the best. Listen, when you do something that you like, your brain releases dopamines, which makes you happy. Maybe it's decorating the cover of a report or writing a snappy intro into an otherwise incredibly boring paper. Step 3. Ignore the siren songs. Seriously, this step is straight out of Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. In The Odyssey, our protagonist Ulysses is trying to get home. Unfortunately, this requires maneuvering through a strait of water where sailors are often lured onto the rocks by creatures called sirens. Instead of giving up, Ulysses instructs his crew to tie him to the mast of his ship and for all of them to plug their ears. No matter how much he yells and screams to head towards the beautiful sirens, the sailors must keep on track. We're not saying that you need to actually tie yourself up to anything, but you should plan to clear any distractions that will hamper your ability to procrastinate later. For example, if you're a sucker for Facebook or online video games, have your parents or your roommates change the internet password to keep you on track for studying. The less temptations you give into or have the ability to give into, the better you'll be at acing that exam. Okay, kiddos, let's recap. The best way to get around procrastination is to trick yourself into doing the work. It's true, though. We recommend that you do this in one of 3 ways. Number 1, breaking your tasks into segments. In other words, you go ahead and eat that elephant. Number 2, start with the most enjoyable part of the project. Go for those itsy-bitsy goblins. And number 3, avoid that siren song. Clear out those distractions so you can get the job done. Have these tips helped? Leave us a message below or email us at watchwellcast.com.
Tweet us at watchwellcast
Email us at watchwellcast@gmail.com. Leave a comment down below. We'll see you next time.
Okay, guys, let's talk about procrastination. And let's see what are some ways we can use to stop procrastinating something, guys. So, let's go with the first.
Sorry. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, let's go with the first tip that was given. So, let's see. Someone can tell me what was the first tip.
Eat an elephant. That means that
What does it mean, Jaime?
that means first of all, good evening to all of you guys, and well, that means that you have to eat the elephant by pieces, not the whole elephant just in once. You have to eat it by pieces. In this case, if you have a big task to do, you have to do it part by part by part. No try to do it everything by the just in once.
Good. So, how would you apply it in real life? Imagine a problem or something that could make you procrastinating things. How would you apply this technique in real life? People, anyone?
Yeah, one of the things that everybody, or one of the things that we can do is use the it's not like logical, but it works because I apply that. Is like putting like a task or doing a task on the calendar. So you, for example, all right, I need to do the homework from the university. I need to wash my clothes. I need to clean my home. So you got 3 tasks, and you put on the calendar in it's like a box, and you put a reminder. So I have to finish cleaning my home or washing my clothes, or I need to finish my homework at this time. So putting a reminder, that's the one thing that everybody can do, because in my work, that's the thing I do every day. I need to put tasks, and I put reminders. It works.
Okay, good, excellent. Diego, go ahead.
I think I'm sorry.
Do it. Tell us.
Who was the other one?
Okay.
Joaquin,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
Yeah,
Diego and then Ana.
I think being organized is a good point to do a big task or a big project. You cannot do it in one moment, so you need to organize, and as the tip says, make the project or the task in parts and doing one by one, and it's a process that'll work.
Okay. Diego?
Yeah. I have, or I got a one method that I love, that I really love, that is Pomodoro Method. That consists to work 25 minutes and relax just 5 minutes, and then you start again your task. Something that I do is to get a to-do list or a schedule that I know that I have to complete in my day. Actually, I got a to-do list in front of my computer because I have to do a lot of things. So if I work for 25 minutes, I relax and I can watch videos on YouTube or something else. And this is my method. This is what I do when I have to do a lot of tasks. And I remember that method because I was listening the video, not really watching, but listening. And they talk about eating an elephant, and this is something similar.
Similar to the Pomodoro technique.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Ana?
Um, I was thinking about procrastinating, and I remember in my office I used to do that, but I try to not do it. And my technique is to take notes and list in a notebook all the activities that I have to do. And then I start to identify which ones are priority for my boss or and for me. And in that way, I try to solve all the things. But sometimes another thing that I use is start with the easy activities, and then I left the bigger activities at the end.
And that was
And
one recommendation they gave actually. That was the second recommendation. So continue, please.
that's it. That's
That's
all.
it. So guys, second recommendation, what was it again? Could you tell me, Dali, what was it about second recommendation?
It was about, but you is about the video, right?
Yeah.
As for to me, it was about distraction. I remember I was about distraction. And it's important to be focused in what are you doing, because you can waste your time in a little things. For example, in my case, when I'm studying, I don't like that. For example, my family watch TV, for example, or listen to music louder. I like to study uh, alone in my room, for example, be alone in order to be focused in what are you doing.
Okay. Well, that one is more related to the third one, but yeah, it's okay. But does anybody remember what was the second step or the
Pick up
second
the
tip?
goblins.
I'm sorry?
Pick up the goblins.
What does it mean, that one?
I think it's started with the most enjoyable part of the job. And well, that because he was mentioned something about dopamine, so something in our brain that make us more proactive, I think, something like that.
Okay, good. Start with the ones that we enjoy the most. The third one, the distractions, right? So guys, probably you didn't notice, but you answered the question, what is procrastination, in a good way. And that's what we are going to be learning today, guys. How can we answer any type of question, guys? Let's go with this one, guys. This one, I call it the golden rule, guys. What is the golden rule? Well, if there is an open question, for example, what is questions, okay? What is this? What is your opinion? What are the pros and cons? What are the benefits? What are some things? If it is a what is or what are question, you can use this one. What is going to be this one? Well, I need you to give me a concept, okay? Give me a concept of the things. Then you are going to give me examples. Can be examples, can be pros and cons. Okay. And then a story. That's what you can do. For example, if I ask you guys, how would you define, another way to say what is, how would you define procrastination? Well, the concept, procrastination is a big problem that, well, we face nowadays as a society. We don't like to do stuff at the time we should do it. Well, to support that idea, it will be not good to mention pros and cons. It will be good to talk about examples, like people don't go to pay their bills at the specific time, and what happens next? They have to pay more, and this even affects economy, right? For example, let me tell you a little story that happened to me. It was last month. Actually, I didn't pay my cellular bill on time. And you know what happened at the end? I had to pay like $3, $4 more. And you know, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So I could have saved that money. I could have used that money for other stuff, but procrastination, that was my problem. So in other words, it's a problem that affects economy, affects society, and affects everyone. So guys, at the end, what I do, I make a little recap, a little conclusion of what they are asking me, okay? So guys, right now we are going to practice open questions. I want you to please give me examples. First, give me a concept, then examples, then give me a story, and then give me a conclusion, guys. So for example, guys, a question that I heard that somebody asked in a job interview, it was, how would you define success? How would you define success? Okay. And the person couldn't answer that one. Was difficult for the person to do it because he didn't know what to say. Okay. So, but we know now, we have this strategy. We know how to do it. And that's what we are going to be working with, guys. And let's see. This is the way that we can answer, guys. So please, guys, let's practice. And I have a question for you.
Teacher, how to grade success?
I'm sorry?
How can I grade success? Ah, thanks.
Okay.
I didn't hear you well, so I
Okay, don't
make a
worry.
mistake. Thanks.
That's okay. Don't worry, my friend. So what is your idea of success? Concept, examples of things that you consider successful, or people that you consider successful, or situations that you consider successful, and a story about somebody that was successful, or a successful moment you had. That instead, because sometimes the problem is that we don't know what to say, right? And we just give, successful is when you get what you need. For example, you need to become this and you get it, and that's it. Short answer, right? When they ask you, when somebody asks you, guys, what is question, they want to see how you could explain stuff. So guys, let's do it right now. Let's work with this one. I will create trios, guys. Okay, so let's do it right now. Let's go, guys.
and I'm listening to music. Sometimes I'm dancing too.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah. How about you guys?
To me, to be success, to get to success is to be natural. Is to be to enjoy the little things that we have every single day. For example, I love coffee, and when in the morning I drink coffee, I be happy. I feel so happy. And for example, when I spend time with my family, I love that time, and I try to give my best in order to enjoy with them.
Awesome. How about you, Carlos?
Yeah, well, in my case, I would like to tell you that for me, not just a success means money. Means like Alice said, enjoy your time with your loved people. And in my personal opinion, success as a definition is when you achieve what you want for your life, or for instance, in a project. When you finish a project without any, issue, this is a success. Success is also for me a temporary situation, because you enjoy a day or a week your success, but after all, you want to do something else new, and then look for new success. This is our life as a human being, right? We are looking for success, not, as I said at the beginning, not just for money, for our satisfaction, right? And not for the show with also you are capable or the best man or woman in the world. No, it's a matter of to get what you need, what you want, or what you propose to do, right?
Awesome. Beautiful. I think I was thinking about the things that you were
Thank
saying,
you.
Carlos, and I was thinking about
Yeah.
challenge myself, because sometimes that is I sometimes got bored with some things, with these no, it's not the monotony of the day. Sometimes it's like, oh my god, I'm boring to doing this or doing that, and sometimes that is really interesting when we
Yeah, moving
challenge
day kills you.
ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
should
me
be
this
challenging.
for me these classes are so challenging, because I have to, well, I'm the kind of person that at 9 p.m. I'm already sleeping. I love sleep, really.
So
When
this week for you have been a little bit difficult.
yeah, I'm sleepy all
Do,
week
do you
long.
have sons or daughters?
No, I'm
For me
single.
as well.
Yeah, because I enjoy sleeping.
Ah,
Yeah, I just
okay.
have nephews and nieces, but it's really nice, because sometimes I don't want to do anything. Sleep. But when the last module started, it was, oh my god, I had to study to 8:30 to 10 p.m. For me, it was, oh my god, so shocking. But then I got used to be awake at this time, and sometimes I sleep around 11 midnight, and it's good.
Yeah.
And what time do you wake up in the morning?
5:30 a.m.
5:30.
Yeah, because I work near from my home, 5 minutes away. Yeah, I'm so blessed. Yeah, for real, I feel blessed because I live in Alajuelita. So
Yeah.
if I have to work in San Salvador, I have to leave my house around 5:30, the time that I already now I wake up, I have been to drive myself in the bus or something like that. It's really tough because all the traffic here is
Yeah, I imagine.
yeah, it's
I
really hard.
imagine it.
But I have to drive myself to the aeropuertos road, airport road. Sorry, yeah, it's so good. 5 minutes and from home to work. Amazing.
Yeah, yes, it is. Okay. Do you have, for example, an story? The coach say that we have golden rule, and and he gave us like rules. I mean rules. For
Oh,
example, what is and the concept, example that you really examples and a story.
okay.
And do you have a story about success?
I was. Let me check. I think for me, success. Sometimes, well, this is my 4 different job. I already work in 3 different companies before, and I always have this. I have to say that word. It's not ambitious, but it's the need to grow, professionally. And sometimes the position that I have been before didn't satisfy my needs in the time, and that constantly search for being better, a better worker, a better professional, and all that kind of stuff. For me, it's like I need to move on from here, and that always gave me an opportunity to be a better person and challenge myself. Because sometimes, like,
Let's wait for everybody, guys. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, guys, let's see. I was listening to some of your answers and I was able to get some information here. The first thing, guys, that I want to tell you is, well, the things that I was able to find is that some people are giving short answers. I mean, like 40 seconds. Mister, but I'm talking a lot. 40 seconds is okay. In a job interview, I don't have to speak. Well, it depends, right? It depends what are we looking for. For example, guys, let's talk about possible scenarios where you are going to need an interview in English. So if you want to get an English job, of course. But also, guys, some of you want it because you want to get a position in your job, guys. Recommendation for you guys, if you want to be somebody like with a higher rank in your company, in your position, well, the first thing, you need to speak like that. Okay, so could you imagine like your boss telling you something like, please don't go, don't do it, That is bad because no, I don't imagine a boss saying like this. That's something we need to improve, guys. Speak with not, I want you to speak like in a fake tone of voice, like, hey guys, hello, come on. No, that's bad. You know, that's fake. Fake people, sometimes we don't like them, right? But please speak with something that is called eloquency. What is eloquency? The way that you speak is a way that everybody likes to hear you, okay? If you want to get a new position, if you want to be a boss, if you want to climb up in your company, you see yourself in the future being a manager, act right now like a manager, okay? That's one thing I noticed. Second one, guys, you are still giving me short answers. I heard somebody over there, like, it was like 40 seconds. I counted 40 seconds, the answer. Come on, that's too short. You want to show off. You want to be like a peacock. Guys, do you know what is a peacock? Do you know what's a peacock?
No, but you can explain it, please.
It's an animal.
No, maybe if you explain to us.
It's a beautiful bird.
Or you showed a picture of that?
No, that is a parakeet. No. It's a beautiful bird that when this bird,
La lora.
when this bird wants to
Could you please write it down?
Just give me a second before I write it down so you don't Google it. First, I want you to picture this one up. So guys, it's a bird. It's a bird. So this bird is so beautiful. And when they want to get a female, they display all the feathers. Right?
Like a turkey.
Like a turkey.
In Spanish, pavo real.
Yes,
Yeah,
I got it.
No, like a turkey. Hey, did you know, guys, Turkey is going to change its name because of the turkey animal. So no, but yeah, you have the idea. In Spanish is that's the animal, right? And what does a peacock do to be beautiful? If you see the peacock, you see and you say, this is a beautiful animal. But when you see the peacock displaying all the feathers it has on its tail, you say, what a wonderful animal. What a wonderful creature.
It's not just to
blue color
to get attention of the female. It's just also to defend.
I'm sorry, you said what?
And that animal not only get attracted, it's also defend.
To defend, to look more impressive, in other words. This is the animal, guys, peacock. So guys, I want you to be peacocks in English. Don't only tell me, what is the answer? Well, I think that successful is when you get the things that you know that you like. Sometimes they will be difficult. No, come on, you are responding to the question, you are answering the question, but you are not a peacock. What a peacock is? Well, the peacock will come and will say, well, successful, that the definition that I have about successful is to get all goals that you previously, the goals that you have already set yourself up. What do I mean with this one? For example, you want to learn English, 6 months, you do it, you get it. Also, you want to learn, I don't know, another language. You set this goal, in 2 years, I will be doing this one. You don't only say it, you practice, and at the end, you get your goal. So that means you are starting to become successful. Successful is not defined only one thing you got. For example, you learn English, you are successful now. No, it means all the little goals that you have, and at the end, they make a whole thing in your life. Let me give you an example. Like this guy, this for me is an example. He's a person that I admire. The name of the guy is, and you start giving me a story. That's an answer. Which one would you take? Would you take the guy that said that successful is something super important, or the guy that told you a story and told you a lot of stuff? Well, I will go with this guy rather than the other guy, because this other guy, he just answered. This guy right here, he gave me a lot. So give the extra mile in the answers as well. Don't give me just short answers. Do it all the time. You'll see, you'll tell me one day, hey, what you told me, mister, it was really good. Yeah, that helped me. Believe me, it will help you, especially if you want to improve in your companies, get a new position, or the ones that want to get a new job as well. It will help you a lot, guys. If you want to make the TOEIC test, in the TOEIC, there is a speaking part. You do this one, believe me, you are going to get a good score, a really good score. TOEFL doesn't have this part. So let's see, guys. Amena esto. Let's listen to your answers. But it will be completely different, the question that I have for you right now. Okay? And I have a challenge for you. You will speak 3 minutes, guys, for the question that I ask you. So what is the question? Easy. The question is simple. This is the question. This is the question, guys. What is your most impressive quality? Okay. 3 minutes. Answer. Volunteer. Who wants to try it? Don't be intimidated by this one. Sibel, thank you, lady.
Oh, well.
Let's begin. All yours. Tell me, what is your most impressive quality? Let's go.
Okay. In my case, I think I am trying to be all the time very positive, and I'm trying to get the people around me comfortable. I'm trying to be quiet when it's necessary. I think you have to say the truth, but sometimes it's better don't say anything, and try to be calm down with the people. And when you work in a call center, you notice more these qualities because you have to work with a lot of people. And my coworkers all the time send me, Sibel, you know everybody here. And I say, no, the situation is all the time. I say, good morning, good afternoon, hello, hi. And I'm trying to be very kind with the people because I think when you live in your house, sometimes you have a lot of problems. And it's necessary smile to other people that maybe are having troubles in the house or troubles in the life, and a smile can change everything around you. And I'm trying to give my smile to the police at the entrance in the work, or I don't know if the security guards. I don't know if that's the correct name. Yes, the security guards. I'm trying to say hi, good morning, and I'm trying to give my smile to everyone, and that's why I think it's the best part of me. And I love it. I love it because I feel good when the people smile. I feel good. Seriously, I love it.
1 more minute.
1 more minute. Ah, other situation is I try to be very motivational with the people around me. I'm trying to say my coworkers, you can do the best, try to do the best all the time. It's not just to obtain the top performance, because in my case, in 5 months, I'll be three months top performance. But I try to say, then it's not important be top performance. It's important try to do your best in signing excellence in what are you doing. That's the best option. And I think every time it's easy to me try to say.
Thank you
try
so
to do
much,
the
lady.
best.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
How did you feel?
Good. I feel good. Well, I think
Was
I
it
was
difficult?
talking
Was it easy?
No, it's not. It's not that yet, because I forgot how to
No,
say
I'm
some
talking about
words.
the question that you answered right now. No, of you being
No.
top performer.
No. It's not difficult, because I'm talking about me. It's easy.
No, okay.
It's easy. Yeah.
Good. Excellent. I like it. I like the answer. Recommendations I can give you: increase your vocabulary. For example, you were struggling saying that you were top performer in 3 months that they were followed one after the other. Guys, how can I say that one? 3 months in a row. Okay.
3
3
months in what?
in a row.
Okay.
In a row. Okay, 3 months in a row, I was a top performer, not top performance, top performer. Yeah, performer. Okay. And that's what you wear. So try to get expressions, try to get advanced vocabulary, guys. So in this moment, people, you need to start using vocabulary that you have learned previously. Like, for example, phrasal verbs, they will be really good. What we learned yesterday, right? So try to use these words like 1, 2, 3 that you grab from there. You can use them. Believe me, your English will increase. I remember I learned I stop and ing, and I will always use it. I try to see the way how to include this one. So I always said, like, they asked me something and well, stop working here. I think that will be a bad decision for me. Stop working here. I felt really proud of me. So that's what you could do, guys. Try to do it. Thank you so much, lady. Good job. Good job. It was good. It was really good. Next, guys. Who's next? Who wants to be the next one?
Can I?
Marta.
Oh my God, nervous.
Marta, the question is this. Which question?
Oh my God, it's a different question.
Yes, lady.
I'm not prepared for that.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Guys.
Marta is a good speaker. It's a
Oh,
awesome characteristic.
I agree with you. Totally agree.
I agree with you too.
So, people expect the unexpected.
Oh my God.
So always try to think in the worst case scenario. So Anna is your twin.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we both are Lillian.
Yeah. So lady,
oh my goodness.
different type of question, different scenario. I know that this one, it won't be asked in a job interview. Never. Unless you are I don't know, agronomer or something like that. But let's see it. Okay, if we want to get the B2 certification, guys, we need to know about a lot of topics. So Marta, 3 minutes. What is pollution? Try to follow the recommendation I gave you. Let's go, Marta. Tell me, what is pollution?
Okay, well, I think pollution is, I don't have the concept for real, you know, like in the dictionary, but I remember that I was watching a drama last year, and I found this word because I was so amazed at the way the Asian culture has the custom to wear a mask. You know, before COVID-19, they had this, they usually use it. And I was amazed about that way because for them was, you know, something normal when we started to use it. Well, I was watching this drama and this word came to the nowhere, pollution, and they were talking about, you know, all the contamination because they were talking about the way in Korea and other Asian countries have this problem because for them it's a really, really serious problem. It's not like here. Well, I mean, here we have the same problem with contamination, you know, all the buses, they are so old and they threw a lot of gases and all that kind of stuff that we have been that problem, you know, I don't know, for decades. I think it's not years, decades. I was hearing about that pollution. Well, I associate this word with contamination, but I was thinking about there is this dust, not just contamination, is dust too. It's like they can feel the dust in the air. But well, this is a really serious problem because all the environment and all the warming, global warming. I can't remember the exactly word about that, but I always think about, you know, my little nephews and my nieces because they are so young, and I always think about which kind of world we were left to them because they can go to the city sometimes because there's a lot of contamination there, and our woods are disappearing so fast, and it's really sad because we are destroying our planet, and this is one of the consequences. You know, pollution is something that came with the years, is something that we created. It's not the word, or not the course, just I think that the nature used that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, lady. So 3 minutes.
Okay.
Good, excellent. I really liked it. Well, it was really good. You didn't have problems. Actually, I really like it. Just some little things like Asian dramas, or no, you didn't say Asian dramas. Asian series, I think you said. Asian. Okay. So another thing that you might try here, just to be a little bit more organized, try just to think, right? Concept. You do, guys, we are not Wikipedia. So we are not going to say, well, pollution is, it comes from the Greek pollutos, that means the destruction of earth. So in the past years, we have seen like the reduction of the animal species, and endangered species are becoming extinct because of this. Now that's Wikipedia. We are not Wikipedias, right? So we give a definition from our knowledge. What is pollution? Pollution, it's a big problem in El Salvador nowadays. Okay, what is pollution? What is the concept you have pollution? Well, pollution is the destruction of the environment. For example, the trees, we cut the trees, and what happens with this? Well, there is less pure air, and you breathe that when it causes a lot of problems. You have to go to the hospital because of this one. And I remember a video from Nat Geo, and then you start giving the whole thing, right? Bad use of water too. Yeah, it depends what your definition is. That's my definition. What about your definition? You tell me. So try just to organize it, okay? Organize it, because if not, it will look like you are going in circles. And that's something we don't want. Besides that, it was really good. Thank you so much. Let's see another person. Another question, another person. Who wants to be the next one, guys? Medardo, you won it. I see it in your eyes.
Yes,
I am
there
thinking,
are
but in
no,
the
there
in
are.
the in the same question. But it's
Come,
okay. I can try.
come on, no, no, don't worry.
Yeah.
Let's try it. If you make a mistake, what will happen? Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
You make mistake. You don't make
Nothing.
the 3
Maybe I
minutes.
learn a new word.
Yeah, you just don't make the 3 minutes. Well, next time you will make it. Okay, so don't worry, guys. Nothing wrong happens. Okay. Let's see. A question for you. This is the question.
Easy.
Easy, yeah. Okay, Diego, you are next one. So
I will try.
You can do it, Modelo.
Yeah. Thank you. Sound like a scare when the teacher is typing.
easy.
Because,
What is your opinion about teaching methods in academies and schools? Easy, right? So you can tell me your experience right here. Let's go, my friend. 3 minutes. Start now. Let's go.
well, teacher, in my our opinion, I think that some methods that nowadays, well, before of the pandemic, the some academics of some schools implement. I think that it sometimes was good method, but it depends is the study. The if I am like a student, I use in the correct way this method because like this program, for example, the method could be better or could be a great method, but if I don't take advantage about this method, so is I think nothing happened with my learning, for example, if I don't take advantage about this method. But I think in the school maybe some days difficult because sometimes in my case I was difficult learn using a computer, for example. So nowadays the school in the public school they have computers, table, tablets, I can say, and but this this child maybe never had the opportunity for learn using these technical tools, but um, the method that the school implement nowadays, I think that could be very important maybe in a 1 year or 2 years more uh, after the child start using these tools. And but another opinion that I have about the method could be that, like in my opinion, like I want to say this, in my personal opinion, I I feel that I learned it more when I was taking class face to face. It's my opinion because maybe, for example, no, here you know that sometimes we have some problem with the internet, and this is like sometimes could be like a stressful or something like that. But face to face, in my case, I think this is one method that is better for me. I remember that I felt that I was learning a little bit more than nowadays, but um, that is this could be part of my personal effort, that if I want to learn more, I know that is part of me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Good.
thank
Excellent. You made the 3 minutes, you see? Was easy at the end. So good. Excellent. I like it. A lot of information, the one that you told me. So that's super, super good. I really like it. Well, you follow the structure too. Concept, it was a big concept, by the way. Examples, just some little examples. And then the story, your experience. So I think the question was really, it was kind of not easy because it was not easy. It was, you handled it in a right way. That's what I would say. The question was not easy. Just be careful with some little things. Repeat after me. But it depends on, not is depend. No. It depends on.
It depends on.
La la la. Okay. Implement. We are talking about something in the past that happened during the pandemic. So implemented. Okay. Implemented. Don't use I was learning. I think that I was learning more. If you want to say that one, yeah, you can say it. But no, you know what? I think that you said that one. So don't worry about that one. No, that one was okay. And careful with the final sounds. That's something that, yes, you need to be careful. Like, for example, face to face. You sound like face to face. It's not really noticeable. Try to make it more noticeable, the sounds. Besides that, my friend, it was really good. So careful with the pronunciation. And that's basically what we need to be working on. Don't forget the verbs in past. Okay. Thank you, my friend. And well, guys, let's see. We are going to continue with this one later on. The other one, sorry. I'm sorry today.
It was a joke. I don't want to.
I want you to practice the last Toefl exercise for today, guys. Okay, so next week we will continue with, actually, guys, this is going to be our first evaluation. Open question, 3 minutes. That's what it is. Okay, when are we going to have them? I'm thinking to do, because this next week it will be a short week, so it will be Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know if we make them all together or one day one part and another day the other part. I think that one will work better if we do that. So, but we will see. Okay, we will see later on. So, guys, next week we will continue working with this one. So, guys, please, everybody, we know we are more familiar with the TOEFL test right now. We know that we need to pay attention to the second part. That's the part where we are going to usually find the answer. Pay attention to synonyms or different ways they say that things. For example, it's Ron right here. He was a minute ago. What does the man mean? Ron stayed there for a couple of seconds. Option number one. Ron was in there, but he went out of that place. That's the option, right? Number three, Ron doesn't have time. There are distractors. You need to look at the distractors, look at the answers, guys. Okay. So if there is a similar answer, that's not. Okay. So pay attention to synonyms. Right now we will see another skill. Okay, another way. So please, guys, pay attention, everyone. Let's go. Get your pen and paper. Avoid similar sounds, guys. The incorrect answer in listening part 8 are answers that contain, that contains words with similar sounds. For example, ship and sheep. So avoid them, don't go with them. But very different meanings from what you hear in the recording program. So you should definitely avoid these answers, okay? So let's go with this.
TOEFL Exercise 3. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be careful to avoid answers with similar sounds. Number 1.
How long until you'll be ready to leave?
First, I need to water the grass.
What does the woman mean?
So guys, I'll do it with you this one. Let's listen again to it.
How long until you'll be ready to leave?
You should be careful to avoid answers with similar sounds. Number 1.
How long until you'll be ready to leave?
First, I need to water the grass.
What does the woman mean?
So, what does the woman mean? She has she has to wait for some cash. She didn't say wait for some cash. The waiter is bringing a glass of water. No. The lawn is too dry. She needs to watch out for a crash. So this is similar to this one. And this is similar to this one, right? So eliminate A, eliminate B, eliminate D. So what is the answer, guys? The answer is letter C. Yes, Vanessa, it's letter C. Let's go with the rest.
Number 2.
Do you think I should buy this sweater?
But it doesn't really seem to fit right.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Is Walter's job near here?
Walter's been commuting to Boston on a regular basis.
Don't send the answers.
What does the man say about Walter?
Don't send the answers. I'll play it one more time again, guys. Don't send the answers.
Number 3.
Is Walter's job near here?
Walter's been commuting to Boston on a regular basis.
What does the man say about Walter? Number 4.
Did Bob memorize every detail in the chapter?
He wasn't able to master the lesson.
What does the man say about Bob? Number 5.
It's so sad what happened to the animals.
Yes, it is. Whenever there's a forest fire, many animals die.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Do you want to take a look in the store?
You bet. The shoes are on sale for $20 a pair.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Why didn't Tom come with us this afternoon?
He was attending a required biology lab.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Why are you waiting here by the front door?
The mail should arrive at noon, and I'm expecting something important.
Why is the man waiting? Number 9.
Do you think it'll rain today?
I heard on the news that a bad storm is heading in.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Is there any way I could help you with dinner?
Would you mind chopping vegetables for salad?
What does the man ask the woman?
And now you can check your answers, guys. So guys, how was this one? How did it go? Sibel, what was the score you got?
8.
8. Okay. So Diego, what about you?
Better than yesterday. I got a 7.
No.
I have a lot of issues with listening. I have to work on that, but I feel good.
Okay, that's good. Miguel, what about you?
6. I'm still learning.
How much? How many, sorry?
6.
6.
Yep.
Okay. Marta,
Yep.
and you? Marta, what was your score?
Oh, sorry. 6.
6. Yuri, what about you?
I was watching Marta's answer, so I got 6 too.
Okay. So you got 6. This one was more difficult, I know. I know it was more difficult than the one yesterday. So if you got 6, 7, consider it like an 8, okay? So anyways, guys, we will continue working with these exercises, listening exercises. That's what we are going to be doing, speaking. Vocabulary, sometimes it will be an important key for this type of exercises, guys. We need to get familiar with vocabulary. It will help. So guys, that's it. That's it for today. Next week, we'll start talking for a long time. That's what we will be doing. We are going to see also the difference between 2 and 4 on Monday. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
Have a good
night.
guys.
Have a good night and a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.
You too. Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.